Adolescence sets a major viewership record after spending just 2 weeks streaming on Netflix. Co-created by Jack Thorne and directed by Philip Barantini, Netflix's new British miniseries follows a 13-year-old schoolboy who is arrested on suspicion of murdering a female classmate, leaving his family, a psychologist, and a detective to find the truth behind the incident. Adolescence's cast includes Stephen Graham, who also co-created the series, alongside Owen Cooper, Ashley Walters, Erin Doherty, Faye Marsay, Christine Tremarco, Mark Stanley, Joe Hartley, and Austin Haynes. Now, after just 2 weeks on Netflix, the miniseries has set a major viewership record. Adolescence is Netflix's most-watched limited series and most-watched UK title ever through its first 2 weeks, amassing 66.3 million views since its launch on March 13. In its second week of release, Adolescence topped Netflix's global top 10 English-language shows once again with 42 million views and 161 hours viewed. What Adolescence's Netflix streaming record means for the show. It's the latest streaming record set by the hit series. Adolescence becoming Netflix's most-watched limited series and most-watched UK title ever through its first 2 weeks is just the latest streaming record set by the hit show. Adolescence also made history by becoming the first streaming series to top the UK's weekly television rankings, known as the Broadcasters Audience Research Board, BARB. The show's premiere episode attracted 6.45 million viewers in its first week, surpassing Fool Me Once, which had 6.3 million. The series maintained strong viewership across all 4 episodes, outperforming traditional broadcast programs such as The Apprentice and Death in Paradise. With these 2 major streaming records under its belt, Adolescence has solidified itself as one of Netflix's most successful miniseries. In turn, it has a chance of dethroning The Queen's Gambit as the streaming service's most-watched limited series of all time with 112.8 million views, a milestone that Adolescence is already halfway towards reaching. Fool Me Once is Netflix's second most-watched limited series with 98.2 million views, and Adolescence already seems likely to beat that easily. Our take on Adolescence's Netflix streaming record. Audiences should also check out Boiling Point. For those who enjoyed Adolescence, they should absolutely check out Stephen Graham and Philip Barantini's previous collaboration, Boiling Point. For the 2021 film, the director used the same one continuous take technique that he did on Adolescence, following Graham as a chef during a hectic hour and a half of real time in his London restaurant on the busiest day of the year. Boiling Point was continued with a 4-episode BBC miniseries, which is streaming on Netflix, though it didn't use the same one-take technique. Boiling Point is especially recommended for those who enjoy the intensity of FX's culinary drama, The Bear.